Now we did learn about something about B2B. What about B2C? What is the onboarding process then?
For B2C, I would say, it is pretty standardized, right? I think the most customization and most of the involvement between the client and our organization falls on me, right? So there isn't a lot of involvement when it comes to coordinating logistics with my, uh, team members and my colleagues and coworkers, right? And like I said before, when a B2C client comes in or a potential client comes in looking for training or development for themselves, they generally have a very good sense of what they want, right? So because there isn't a lot of room for customization when it comes to what we call open enrollment programs that B2C clients are able to sign up for. Um, I do my best is one of my responsibilities, like I mentioned before, to kind of provide the informations that they're looking for, right? And one of those things are what we call learning outcomes, right? For every programs, there are specific things that they can kind of expect they are able to achieve out of attending any given one of our programs, right? So once products aligns with their desire or their goal for professional development, I would then kind of pass them on to our administrative team to sign up for a program, right? So the process is usually pretty smooth. But if they do have any additional questions about the program itself, right, they will usually just contact me. So there isn't a lot of things that needs to be involved with our logistics or administrative teams.
I know it is called professional development, yes. But let's say if I have no background in the courses or the program that I want to do, would there be any limitation on what can I take? Or let's say if I don't even have a university degree, but then I saw that, hey, there's a accounting course or accounting program that I want to take. Is there any like kind of admission process or something that I need to do before I enroll into your program?
Um, It's a yes or no. I guess it will be a little bit more complicated when it comes to my answers. The reason for that is each program is designed for a specific audience in mind, right? Because we don't want to make our programming so broad, so general that anyone could take. Because while that might seem like a good thing, in reality is that when it's applicable for everyone, you may not get as much out of it, right? Because we need to make our content so general that everyone can understand. So most of our program have, like I mentioned before, has a very specific audience in mind. So it depends on what your professional background is. I may recommend certain programs that will be applicable to you, right? But I definitely wouldn't say that all of our programs are applicable for all audiences.
And that's why having you as not only as a manager but also as an advisor is very important, right?
Yeah, I do try.
Well, that's very important, right? As a customer, sometimes you never know, right? Going forward in the personal or even professional development, you need extra courses or you want to gain more knowledge or insight.
Yes, and a lot of our B2C clients like comes in, and one of the questions that I usually ask is like, "Hey, so I want to achieve this professional goal within the next, let's say, a year, 2 year, 5 years, right? What can I possibly do to achieve that, right?" Because most of the time, while our clients have an end goal in mind, how to get there is something that we have to kind of work out together. So it is my job to kind of help them plan their careers and their professional development to help them achieve that end goal.